to another episode of Beyond the Scrubs. Today I have my co-host Raymet, and today we have the guest of honor, Stritz, with his girlfriend, Christina.
That thing's amazing. I'll tell you, when I got it today earlier, I was dying.
Me too. He sent it to me, and I'm like, he goes, "Is this too much?"
I sent it to
him. Oh my god,
That's not enough.
I sent it on there. He's like, "Is this offensive?" He's like, "Never."
No.
I sent the right man. He's like, "Can I post it?" I said,
I wanted to post it. I'm like, bro, let me post it.
This is gonna be released Friday morning.
I'm at my son's baseball game. The funny, and my wife she's like, "Who are you laughing?" Texting, and I don't want her to think that I'm talking to another woman.
Right.
So I'm like, look at this. She's like, "What is that?" She goes, "Let me guess. I'm making a shirt." I said, "You're gonna be in the process of making a shirt."
You definitely have to wear that.
That's gonna
On
be
Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, so give the audience a little background. on this game
man.
about.
Yeah, so before I refereed the Mets game, I had no idea who CP was, and I was
You don't know who the ex-commissioner,
The flag god?
the flag god?
according to him, he's the commissioner. So I had no idea who he was, and I'm playing.
Yeah, but I still don't know who he is.
I'm playing the Giants with Chris D, and they're tied 3-3, and he's been cheering for him the whole game, pre-game. Hey, go Giants! I'm like, oh, a fan, a brother, a best friend. I have no idea who this guy is. And 3-3, they make a call, and he's like, "Oh, umpire, referees, you need to huddle up and make the right call." And I'm like, "And who are you?" He's like, "I'm the commissioner." I said, "You're the commissioner, or you're the fan, like, or the teammate? Who are you?" He's like, "I'm the commissioner. I'm CP." And I'm like, I thought Andy was a commissioner. I go, "You give me one or the other, but you can't be both in this game." He's like, "You're mad because I'm losing." I said, "I've lost a lot of my life, buddy. Never do I care if I lose in a game that's 3-3 in the DD league, in any league. I don't care."
Right.
He's like, "Oh, well, I'm the commissioner." I said, "You want to hear me out?" I said, "I really don't. I have to go referee." Raymad's calling me, "Hey, can you referee my games, Rich?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm there standing in my field. Hey, I don't give a fuck what you guys are arguing. Can you come fucking ref?
"Go cheerlead, bro. I'm done with you." They won 4-3. Congratulations.
I caught the end of it. I kinda had to
And he's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
please, guys."
separate because it got a little heated there. I didn't know all of this backstory though. I didn't know he said he was a commissioner.
Yeah.
He's not the commissioner. He's my assistant.
Oh.
He's an owner. He's an owner this season.
He's
One of the owners.
Yeah, he's been an owner.
Yeah.
He does the hot seat. Have you ever seen that
He
debacle?
couple wings and
Yeah, he's not.
Well, he had to do the wings thing because his show kind of sucked. So he had to do something different.
I think it still sucks, to be honest.
Yeah,
stalling
it's
out.
terrible.
CP
Yeah.
man,
Yeah. The flag god.
the flag god.
Nobody knows you though.
He roused up.
Flag god of his own house. He had to start his own religion.
Hey, so Stritz, I'm happy you came on the show. When I first met you, I was like, "Oh, who's this guy?" Then I've gotten to know you a little bit.
a lot of
and
people say.
he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually,
110%.
laugh a lot.
This guy's a
Fuck,
clown.
dude. But what's your impression of Done Deal? I know you've played flag for a long time, probably a different format, not something like this, because this is our very unique format that we have in flag.
Yeah,
But
so
what are your thoughts?
So this will be my first season. Obviously, I played the tournament, so I got a little feel of how it was and what it is. This is different because now I have to play defense.
Right.
So now I've noticed that most quarterbacks, besides a few, I know Raymet doesn't try to do as much, Devin doesn't do it as much, but these quarterbacks, they like to attack the weak links, which I call pussy ball at the end of the day. It's just the truth.
Bro, he's texting me all the time. I'm not gonna fucking play pussy ball.
I just can't sit there and throw at Johan or Dario. I just can't do it. Like, Raymet's hurt now. I'm gonna pick at him the whole day. No, it's what do I want to win a game 4-3 and say, "Oh yeah, I beat Raymet"? Woohoo!
Right.
Like, I can't even walk.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather go at Danny Dominguez or Montano. When we played the Jags, that's all I did.
Right.
That's just the way I like to play. But it's awesome because every season you'll play with different guys, unless obviously you draft the same guys or whatever the case
See,
is.
the thing is that everybody comes in with that energy when they first start DD, and then you start realizing
Same.
when you start losing,
Same. That's
and
the
you start going to the crap, or you're like,
bingo.
if I don't change the way we
Mhm.
play, I'm never gonna win in this. And then the shit talking continues, and it starts piling up. And you're like,
You start calling you trash
Yeah,
because this and that, but they're not looking like you're going after the host.
win.
But the difference is you could still win if you're a good quarterback. We have some really bad quarterbacks
Yes.
in the league. I understand it's diluted.
Yep.
So there's balances of handoffs and all that stuff. But for the most part, listen, I'm 42 years old. It's not my first rodeo of tournaments. I've been playing leagues for 25 plus years, 7-man, 4-man.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time playing 5-man. So for me to change the way I play, I'm
It's
just
hard.
too competitive. Even if I'd rather lose a game 4-3 against Chris D, whatever it is, and attack the hard guys and say, "Yo, listen, I lost, no big deal."
Right.
I'm still gonna have
You
a
can
winning,
live with it. You can live with yourself.
I'm still gonna have a winning record at the end of the year. I still have to play Tronky, win, John,
He needs to play a few seasons.
Wait, Matt. Wait.
You need to play a few seasons.
Yeah.
I won't.
Bro,
You know how I am right
I
now.
know you are. I know you're stubborn.
I will not change.
I know you're
The
stubborn.
same play. If it was 4 men, I would run the same play. It can't be stopped. 5 men, like I was telling him earlier, there's a linebacker in the middle. So the wheel route now is.
So this is what I think will
Possible.
happen. I think Stritz, win or lose this season,
Right.
maybe plays next season. Doubt it because of his whole knee thing.
Right.
Then he'll leave. He'll leave before he does the weak link thing. Right?
I would never do the weekly thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on my son's baseball schedules, whether I play next year or not,
Right.
which is the same thing this week.
We thank you for the
course.
donation to the league.
It's only money.
We appreciate it. And, no, man, it's been great to have you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Great personality.
Yeah, I've laughed a lot, and I think you bring a different dynamic to the league. So let's talk about the scrubs. Let's get right into it.
Yep.
Oof, the Jaguars. Drew's in a bad place.
Well, they made a trade.
I know.
A good one for him.
Does he get out of the hole? I mean, he's only a game out.
So he
He's only
loses.
a game out. He's
Yeah,
a game
but
out.
Yeah. No, is that the division is a toss up.
It's so bad.
He's 2 games out.
Outside of the Giants?
Yeah.
Outside of the Giants, look, Falcons, we went 1-2. Seahawks, I think, went 1-2.
1 and 2.
The Bucks balled
3-0.
out 3-0.
Mm.
The Broncos, I think, went 1-1. And then the Ravens, same thing. Or 1-2-1. Or 1-2.
Did they make a trade? Ravens make a trade before he left?
No.
Who are the Ravens? No.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Freddie-
Yeah, the Bops.
Yeah.
Bops got moved.
Bob's got moved, right?
So now the Ravens are the H-Town Hialeah boys. The
That's right.
Legion,
Okay.
which is one of the 7-man teams. They're Legion now.
So
It's pretty much the Ravens.
Vinny's playing. Who's playing quarterback for them?
Poti.
Both is playing quarterback. Yeah.
So Poti, Steady, all the boys.
I mean, it's gonna be a fun team.
So the thing is that they're gonna get along. They're friends.
Yeah,
Like they've
they're
always
gonna
been
lock
together.
nose, but yeah.
I think so too. Yeah, I think they're gonna struggle a little bit.
Do they
But,
win a game?
Yeah, they'll win a game.
Yeah. Steady's gonna be mad at me.
They'll win a game.
Oh, you
and
guys
it's
are
gonna be-
scrubs, you guys talking shit.
It's
Blah,
fine.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Steady, you won't win more than 3 games this season. You
Well,
fucking lock that down.
You have one.
You can lock that down, but
No, and he has 1 win right now.
yeah, you have 1 win. You're lucky if you get 2 more this season with that team.
Yeah.
They don't
I
beat the
think
Bengals this week.
they-
No chance.
when they win, it's gonna be ugly wins.
They don't
like
beat
it's
the
gonna
Giants.
be 2-1.
There's no way they win.
They go 0-3 this week.
Yeah,
Who's
the
the third
Bengals. Bengals are ridiculous.
The Saints.
That's what you see. There you go.
So
Okay, that's 1 win.
that'll be.
That's what I'm.
Can't play the Saints again.
It might
No.
be a tie
Could be a tie.
because
I think that's a good defensive team. Like, and they all get along. Polti will be comfortable. I know Lulu's. If Lulu doesn't like what you're doing and things like that, like he's very harsh.
But Lulu's not there though.
I know.
He's with the
I know.
Rams.
Well,
Yeah.
I know. But what I'm saying is now Polti will be comfortable and free to play his way.
They
So
got-
Freddie
instead
Buck's
of
gonna
having-
throw to Lulu.
Correct.
What do you think about that?
It's amazing for Lulu.
Is it?
Yeah. Now Lulu's a real receiver, and they got Chris Martinez to do the handoffs. That team gets better.
I don't know how Freddie Bobs is. I refereed a game last week for him
Yeah.
or 2 weeks ago.
He was uncomfortable. You
He
could
was-
tell by the floaties.
He was probably the worst quarterback I've seen in 42 years of flag football. I'm not even being. I'm being honest. It was.
I see the sincerity. Like,
Yeah.
It was like. I'm like. I was.
He's not as bad as
I asked Chink
he
after
was
the game. I goes, "This
uncomfortable.
guy that bad?" And then the team around them wasn't good. And then I think Peanut was talking shit to Georgie at one point. He's like, "Get the camera ready." Runs a skinny post, and the only good throw that he threw
was the
to Peanut
drop.
hits Peanut in the hands, face, and boom, and
Yes.
drops it. While he runs past Georgie, he goes, "Got him," and then he still drops it.
Peanut's so nasty, but sometimes he's too fast for his own good.
And then he had to eat a shit.
Oh yeah, you're on the money. Look, Freddie was. You could tell he was uncomfortable.
he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm really pulling for Freddie.
Nah, he'll figure it out. And Lulu
No, he
there
won't.
that.
No,
Yes,
he
he
will.
will.
Not this season.
All right. I'm
I think
banking
so.
on it. I am.
Yeah?
I think Lulu will help him a lot.
But they're in
and
a
he'll
hard
help him
They're in
grow.
a hard division.
That's the issue.
That's
the
the
division
problem.
is stacked.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying they make the playoffs, and I'm not saying they're going to be a top team. What I am saying is, they're not going to go down without a fight.
Right.
They're going to be gritty, and they might sneak in.
Like he has to pass me, John, Devin, who are right ahead of him.
But what's their schedule? Do they have bad teams to play? Because remember, now we play everybody. They might be in the hard conference, but they don't have to play the
They don't
hard
have to
conference
play-
at all
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
They play the
That'd be
Cowboys
tough.
first.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a really tough game.
Yep.
Yep.
The
Then-
Bucks.
Yeah, another tough game.
Winnable.
Yeah.
Winnable.
And the
Tough,
Vi- and the-
tough, but
and-
winnable.
And the Vikings. They got 3 tough games.
Tough, but winnable.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's winnable games.
Who else did they get in that trade? They got Freddie Bobs and who else?
Freddie Boss and Chris Martinez, which
Mhm.
could be his handoff guy. Now Lulu's free to run routes.
Who's Chris?
Adrian Martinez's brother.
He played with the. Who's the team that they traded?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, the twin
The
brothers.
other guy.
Yeah.
Pretty boy.
Yeah,
Talks a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Really good though.
He's not bad actually. He's a good player.
No, he's a really.
They say that he's the brother that sucks. That guy.
That's what I. You know what? He was the better brother for a long time,
He was.
and Adrian is just playing out of his mind. So it's not even a knock to Chris, in my opinion.
Did Adrian make a surprise this year in DD?
No, because he was doing it last year. I think it's just
he's more
louder because they're 6-0.
They're 6-0.
It's just shows more.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? I mean, I know we talk about scrubs here, but what do you guys think about that Giants Dolphins game? Did you guys watch that?
I caught the end of it where Kevin missed
the flag,
twice. Chris kind of looked at him like, "Bitch!"
Right.
Game winner. I mean, it's two great teams. That's what you're gonna get. It's gonna be one play decides the game. So it's a great fucking game.
Yeah, it was.
What do you think, Stritz? I see you little.
I think the Dolphins are a better team than they are.
100%.
I think the Giants.
Like I didn't leave that game saying the Giants were the better team, even though I put the Giants in the power ranking number 1 because you have to,
because
they're undefeated and they won that game. And I told them, man, whoever wins, listen. At the end of the day, guys, the power rankings do not matter.
It's your opinion.
It's my opinion.
Of course. Yeah,
and I told them whoever wins this game is going to be number 1 in my power ranking. I gave them a little something to play for that game, even though they didn't need that, right? But just wanted them to.
There's a lot of boys against those two teams, and they're going to fight.
Yeah, they're going to fight.
I think the Giants are gritty, and they're gritty. And like we talked about week 1, right? Is if Chris D plays half decent at quarterback, they're a nightmare.
Yeah, they are.
Because he's one of the best safeties.
And we didn't switch our defensive rotation until we played the Rams. But that's when we put David up on the line to eat up Lulu. He just tore him up.
Yeah.
Like Lulu was like, really? 3 times in a row, just flagpole.
Kid's
really
athletic.
And if we would have done that game 1 against Christie, I think we win that game. And I made one bad pass, which is I ran 2 guys to the same route, and I threw my only pick of the season. Mind you, 17 touchdowns.
Nasty.
But I'm washed up.
No, you're washed up as fuck. But
bad.
You're still nasty.
Listen, we've given you the platform, bro. Talking shit, bro. You're here.
Nah,
still talking, bro.
I like guys like what's the guy Berta? Wow, that guy's bad. I can be here till tomorrow morning talking about him. That guy is a definition of pussy ball. When 100%. Dink and dunk to the fattest, slowest guy, to the most unathletic guys, and then talk shit.
Petra knows how to DD, right?
Bro, it's a former champion, former VP, bro.
He's a D. That's why, because he. But put him in
pussy ball.
So in other words, what Stritch is saying is DD is pussy ball.
Yeah,
that's how you.
That's basically what you're saying.
DD quarterbacks play pussy ball. Yes.
Yeah. Relevant DD quarterbacks play pussy ball.
Yeah.
So it's
the formula, guys.
Just to win.
Exactly. No,
it is. But I want to challenge myself at the end of the day too, though.
But it's still challenging. You still got to draft the team. You got to put them in position.
It is to a certain extent, but to what fun do I have just picking at Roger all day, or picking at Ray Metal, or even picking on me all day?
I'm picking at you.
Go ahead.
110%.
You're gonna lose.
This Maybe
week you're losing.
I know you already guaranteed.
That's the beauty.
You know, I don't talk.
That's the beauty.
I'll talk to you on the field, though.
That's the beauty, in my opinion, and I get it. I probably had that mentality when I first started in the deal, and then I started realizing that this is more.
That's why the draft is so important.
It's more of a strategic game.
Yes.
And having the right pieces and making the opponent think. And the way this is set up this season is a little different because every team plays each other, but. Before, how we were doing it is the conference play against each other. You're playing each other twice in a season. So if you didn't make adjustments, you would get ran out of the field. So that's what I kind of like of DD. And I get it. You don't want to play pussy ball, but eventually, if you don't change the mindset, you're never going to win in this league.
Listen, in the NFL and college football, you attack the weakness.
Yeah,
it's pro sports.
Yes,
but I understand. I know where you're coming from because
I will do it.
I was like that before.
90% of my game will be attack whoever I got to attack, and my once I pre-read the defense, I know where I'm going to. I don't care whoever's covering the guy.
Yeah, too bad. You should have been better. You should have put somebody better on.
Yeah, and then there's times that I play guys like I think it was Drew, and Drew's telling his defense center shoot up, or I think it was Phil's playing safety for him. Get the center, I got the left, and
he's reading them, and
Montano's got the right, and I'm pre-reading this, and he's telling me what he's going to do on defense. Right. So I'm like, this is even easier than I thought. Sometimes, okay, David, just straight fly and Drew, he's not going to stop you. Just over the top. Vinny did the same thing. Vinny was trying to, even Lulu, when we played Lulu's like, both of you got one-on-one. I got the short. It was third down and short. So once I knew there's no safety help, what am I doing?
Yeah, you're going.
I'm going one-on-one. I'm just going to throw the ball.
And the thing is that everybody's lazy. That's the thing that I mentioned before when I think it was week 1 we did the show.
Yep.
Where I said Al's the nightmare to
Right.
me because Lulu's gonna play right.
Right.
Lulu's gonna play correctly.
Right.
He's gonna do the assignment, and he's gonna trust his guys to do the right thing.
Right.
And that's how you beat him. I'll just freelances,
Right.
and I'll just
badass. He's a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. But back to Petra, he sucks. Huh?
I have a bone to pick with Petra because in the tournament we played, and we're playing Dronki, and I throw a pass to Peter, catches it in the end zone. 3 referees call a touchdown, and Petra comes from 45 yards
behind the quarterback. He did the Petra, overturned the ball.
It takes him 15 seconds to run down the field, first of all, and then when he gets here, he's like, huddles him up, they call incomplete pass.
He pudges down the field. And
I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, how do you make that call from, you're behind the 50-yard line, you're running the clock from back there. How do you make that call? Short. We lose the game in overtime. He gets the ball and drives it down. We scored in the next play again.
Yeah.
Izzy turns around into the end zone, falls down.
To be fair, I was on the field next to it, and it looked like Peter was short.
I understand.
But to his point is, how did the 3 close refs?
Yeah.
How did the 3 close refs call it in, and Petra call it out?
Like, don't take control of the game and just to be like a macho man or whatever the case is. That's why like you asked me before.
I don't think Petra is like that. And that's the one thing, because Petra is, as much as he talks and this and that, he's really unbiased. He really doesn't.
I'm sure he really didn't care who won or
he
lost.
doesn't care who
he
wins
probably didn't, but why try to take that moment away? That's the only thing I care about.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And that's why when
it's just hard to make that call if you're that far back.
From that far back.
Even if you saw it.
Like, and it was legitimately bang, bang. Like, he might have been half a yard out or half a yard in. That's how close it was.
Yeah.
Even the video
right on the line.
show
it was
if he
right
was
on
in
the
or
line.
out.
Yeah.
Because I have the video. But it is what it is. That's why when you ask me about Done Deal, like, there's things that I love, and that's the one thing that I probably would, like, if I ever had a vote or whatever the case is, I think you guys should charge a little bit more and just have referees so there's no bias in the games.
Right.
Like, that way you don't have...
That's tough.
We hired Charlie, Manny, and who are the other refs out there?
God, I haven't no referees in 15 years.
Yeah. No. The thing is that the referees are bad as it is.
Yeah, they
either
are.
way. No, either way. But
it's a difference.
What he's saying is the bias. And I think the fact that there's 16, and I don't think there is bias. I don't think really people really give a fuck. But I will say the fact that you play everybody makes it a little weirder. Because it's like, fuck, is this guy trying to cost me a game? And then you get weird. Whereas when it's split divisions, it's like, that guy's on the other side. What the fuck does he care?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
it's a valid point. Again, like I said it, I think in the first
We're trying things out.
We're trying things out. This is not perfect, but we're always going to make adjustments. We're going to do what's best for the league. We don't sit around and, hey, we're just going to stick it out. No. If it doesn't work, we're going to fix it. So we'll see how the season goes and ends. I can tell you this.
Does CP have say in this or no?
Yeah. He's one of the 4 owners.
After this, he might never ever have a vote. And we might bring you in as an owner. And
listen, CP, I got the best backlash. Or
listen, CP, I ain't
no, he needs to show up in that uniform. Listen, if he shows up in that uniform.
A bag over CP's head, I might hit that.
I'll pay.
Listen, if he shows up
I'll pay
in that. This doesn't matter. He beats Stritz. No, he beats you. That's
I'll
it.
pay for it.
He wins. He wins the battle.
Goes on Amazon and orders it, and I'll pay for it.
So let me ask you, where'd you find that picture of CP? That's like
that's legit.
That's on Instagram. I went to his Instagram and I just downloaded his pictures.
You got stuck.
Did you follow him?
No. Because then he wants to play with me, and I want to experience. Hey, I route up this guy. But listen, I haven't seen you in the field.
That guy hasn't routed up anybody in 5 seasons.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
He's running by tier 6s and
CP, man, I might do it. Put a bag over your head.
I would like it.
All right. So enough of Petra. So back to the referees really quick. And what I was saying is I've been in this league for a while. I became an owner because I fell in love with it. They gave me the opportunity and I did it. But I've never really seen a bias situation kick in to cost anybody a game, in my opinion, in all the years I've been here.
No, I'm not saying there's bias, but like now
I think it makes him feel some type of way,
right?
Because now there's also 16 teams that we're all like right now. If I'm umpire refereeing Devin's game, Devin was giving me shit, and Andres is like he's calling it like when I'm gonna referee, I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call a holding. I'm gonna call a roughing the passer. I'm gonna call whatever it is.
Devin. It doesn't matter who.
And he was just trying to rip me, and I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Listen, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna use whatever he can as
Whatever
leverage.
leverage.
Yeah, he has over the situation. He's gonna use it. So you
Oh,
can't pay
you're
attention
doing
to
that because I
Yeah,
hate you.
yeah.
He threw a pick and it was my fault. I'm like,
Yeah.
threw to the defender.
the 11 picks he threw this weekend, which I heard about that. Okay,
Get the fuck out.
threw 11.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
pobrecito.
it wasn't good. It's all right.
They look good though. Their uniforms are beautiful.
Yeah,
They were playing on. Yeah, I mean, I saw a couple games. They look
look good,
good.
play good,
Yeah, no,
no picks.
I didn't see the games that he started playing bad. I know I got there on Saturday because we didn't play Saturday, so I got there and started. I took Ernie, and they didn't look too bad.
Well, he had a stretch there that this guy could not miss.
but
and
it goes back to the hot and cold.
Yeah, like then now in the deal, it's like, bro, this guy was on hitting on all cylinders a season ago and 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons in a row.
2 seasons ago, he was hitting
Seasons
it.
in a row.
And then kind of like that playoff game since the Seahawks where he struggled and he lost.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, now it's back in his head. Like, we
It's
need
hard.
a good Devin, man.
It's
He's
hard,
trying
yeah.
to force too
Yeah.
many
It-
throws.
it-
He's trying to force.
Great for the league when he's great.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
He's trying to go the deep ball
I-
instead of the short route.
It is.
Yeah.
I agree. He's trying
And
to
when you
force
referee
everything.
him, you see it. Like
Yeah.
he's getting mad at Georgie or Mikey or
I don't even give a fuck about the field stuff. I miss him. He's not on the chat no more. He's not involved anymore. He
He's
doesn't
not on the
talk
chat?
shit.
Really?
He doesn't talk.
yeah,
No way.
because he's
He
not
doesn't talk.
performing.
What is he gonna say?
Well,
Can't
it's
say
football
What the
season.
fuck is he gonna
It's
say?
football season.
No,
No,
that
No?
guy's mouth doesn't stop.
Well,
I'm waiting for his show to see if he talks some more shit about me or about whoever.
let me see. They're 3. What's the record?
they're 4-2. Yeah, they screamed out with 3-1, 2-1, 2-1.
Yeah, but it's been an ugly 4 wins, I think.
It has.
He got an ugly one against us. That's
Yeah.
one, and I think the other games weren't so pretty.
ugly. Yeah, he got an ugly.
But they're
one.
winning,
Yeah, well, he
And-
lost
and-
to the Broncos.
which is crazy.
Yeah, not good.
That's when Dario figured out the D and then went 1-1-1.
Right.
I guess
So,
it got better.
We're gonna let Joan slide with his 1-2 fucking performance, and after that shitty trade that he lost, but he refuses to say that he lost.
well,
He made another trade now.
they
He
didn't
made
get it.
another
Yeah,
trade.
they did it again.
Yeah, he
And
did it
then
again.
yeah.
Who did he get this time?
He got
Chris, I think,
no.
Tall
He
guy.
traded Fifi again,
and he got the guy from the Saints,
and he got Chris Martinez.
Chris Martinez from the Saints.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good pickup.
Good pickup for him.
And then who he get? Who's the other guy?
He
And he unloaded Fifi.
got he got rid of Fifi. Coño, let's see. He
Yeah,
had
remember I
Chris
asked if he's gonna get
Martinez,
rid of Fifi. I think
Victor. He got
I think
Vic.
he was gonna get rid of Fifi.
100%.
No, you said no. He's gonna keep him. Blah, 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 blah.
No, because
Roll the tape, Lazo.
no, 110%. But Fifi
Yeah.
played atrocious,
They
and
all
so
pa-
did
Yeah.
and so did Freddie.
Freddie Samina
And,
doesn't look like he's ever played flag football in his
oh,
life.
man. And he played bad in Orlando this weekend too.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's in a slump, huh?
He's in a slump.
Dude, he can't catch
He's in a
anything.
bad slump. So in our
the question
game,
I have, guys, listen,
Yeah.
this goes to the whole entire league. For you guys that can't catch the fucking ball, it's not that fucking hard. Keep your eyes on the ball, put your hands there, and catch the fucking ball. It's not that fucking
people are
hard.
seeing ghosts, bro.
Oh, he
I
got
don't get
he
it.
got Vic Peña too.
Yeah, he
which
got
is-
Vic Peña.
That guy's
He's a good.
fucking
he's a
heavy
good
hitter.
player.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
That guy looks like a linebacker playing.
Yeah,
He got Harold,
I've been hit
Gianni,
before, too.
Vic, Chris Martinez. I think it's
His bottom
It's a
two are
good
kind of
team.
weak.
Who's Harold's the bottom still?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out where Harold's been, but
a.
hopefully he
I
appears.
mean, I talked to Harold. He said he gained a little weight. You know, he's a little out of shape. That's the issue.
That's the issue.
I don't give him a pass. 1 and 2, you know, you fucking suck.
No, you suck.
Get your shit together. You're a way better quarter. Like we were playing him, and we were 0 and 2 at the time, and I'm
Right.
like, oh my god, bro.
Now
I
you
gotta
gotta face him.
fucking play John.
Yeah,
Here we go. We're gonna get picked apart, and that game was easy.
he looks off.
The game was easy.
He looks off. I don't know if he's not comfortable with his guys. He looks a little off.
The game was easy. Now I will say this: there was at least minimal 17,000 drops.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
They
It was
couldn't
bad.
catch a cold.
I know.
Did you see the video of Kevin Garcia?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it.
Like, you know, there's only so much you can do as a quarterback.
The
Is that-
one good thing about Joan, he doesn't say anything to you.
No,
Very
and he's
calm,
calm.
collected.
He's like, hey, come back.
He just trades you.
Yeah.
You dropped
the
the
whole.
ball?
I thought after the 15th drop, he would blow his shit.
No.
Bro,
no.
he looked at his guys. Hey, come back, guys. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it. Let's
yeah,
go again.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
he
let's
traded,
go again.
He traded Freddie and Kenny and
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah,
That's
but he. That's what I'm saying. He's
He's-
upgraded to Vic. Well,
Yeah, well, he just dumped because
yeah. Well, Vic's an upgrade now because Freddie's playing
Yeah.
atrocious.
Ben and him have a very similar demeanor. It's the kind of like demeanor I like. Like,
Super calm and collected
Yeah.
at all times.
yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. If I threw 8 picks, it's okay.
Yeah, I try to
Or
be
nine.
like that, but then
It's
I
hard.
play
man.
better
It's
when I'm
hard.
angry.
It's
so
hard. It's hard. It's hard.
I rather get upset at some point, but I never do.
Yeah.
Unless I'm traveling.
All right, so Drew, hopefully he gets a win this season. Maybe. We'll
they,
see.
they still have some weapons on
Well,
that
Drew
team.
said he's a better quarterback than me. That guy's nasty, apparently. So, and CP says I'm the worst quarterback in the league.
CP said that?
I mean, pretty much. They're eating the little chicken wings.
I haven't watched that show. I haven't watched a minute of that show.
I don't know, guys. It's whack already.
Yeah,
Like it's like eating chicken wings. I was like, bro, stop with the gimmick. Like, how about you have fucking content on your show instead of doing little chicken wings and cutting off your guys every 2 fucking minutes? Boom. Make your show better, guy. Be better.
That's a hot one for you.
Fucking muerto. I'll fucking play you right now with my bad knee.
He'll route you up, he says.
Yeah, right. Suck my balls.
You'll route you up in that.
Yeah. No, maybe. If you show up in that, I'll let you count one. The fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
Black God,
Right, so we got the Saints. So the Saints still have Vinny. And who do the Saints play? Let's look at the Saints.
Right to the Saints. Our reception's on fire today. I love it.
Saints are
We're on week 4, right? We're in week 4.
You got
week 3.
Yeah, you're gonna go with the schedule. I'm gonna tell you the roster. You got Vinny, George.
They play the Bucks first.
They got Andy, Freddie Samino,
They play
Kevin
the
G,
Vikings second,
and Chris Marin. Which rumor is
and the Ravens.
What's the rumor?
Marin might drop.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not sure.
He's not happy with the team?
That's a rumor. The rumor out there right now. The rumor mill.
The rumor mill, huh?
Do you guys penalize, like, for instance, if Drew wanted to drop because he's being a bitch because he's 0-6, do you penalize people like that, or how does that work?
No, we don't have a penalty for that.
No?
We try to kind of talk you out of it.
Yeah. No, I understand that, but, like, it's kind of a bitch move at the end of the day if you think about it.
I
My
agree.
team's 0-6 and I want to quit.
Me on the Packers.
Like,
you gotta
Yeah.
want to fucking quit every week. It was bad.
It's not good.
You gotta
it's not
grind
good
it
for the
out.
league. It's not good. Like, I'll tell you this. There's certain guys we won't let back in because they've done it before. I'm not going to name who they are.
would you consider letting him be a captain again? Is another question. Then would you guys should kind of implement something like that? Okay,
Yeah,
you're a captain and you drop because you're
We evaluate that. Like, that's
Yeah.
happened, like, for other captains and certain people that were captains that didn't show up, that didn't announce they weren't going to show up. Like, we've X'd them out of the league. a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
have
Yeah,
to.
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's bad for the league.
It takes a lot of responsibility to be a captain. I mean,
Which goes back to what I've
it's hard.
said from the
You
beginning.
realize it when
I
it's
missed
like, oh,
the
you're
I
gonna-
missed the exclusivity of this league because of
yeah.
it's, even the tournament was. I had no idea. I just wanted to trade with him. I wanted the 2 first-round picks, and they're like, "You're gonna get 2 guys that can't play football at the end of the draft." I'm like, "Yeah, but I can win with my 2 guys."
Right.
You almost did.
If I would have had my roster with Lulu and Pete, I would have won that tournament.
Oh, if Lulu doesn't tell you.
Lulu's
Oh,
like, "I don't want to
which-
play for you."
No, hold on. Go
Lulu
ahead.
told
You
you?
have your platform.
Straight up. He
No,
texted
he
me.
has the platform. Go for it.
He straight up
Take
texted
your
me.
shot.
All right, he sends me a message. He's like, "I'm not playing for you." I said, "Well, then you're not playing at all." He's like,
Yeah.
"That's a bitch move." I said, "No, you're being the bitch move." He's like, "I want to play for Tronky or Nico." I said, "Well, then tell him you're $65 back because you're not playing. I'm going to draft you." And that's when he dropped.
Lulu, I love you, bro, but that was a bit
And it's sad because in his podcast, he talks about, and Lulu's a great guy, fucking
Bro,
phenomenal player,
love that
great guy. Got no issues with him, got no problem with him. But you can't preach one thing and then say something else. Because in your podcast that he was doing with Ace, he's like, "No, I don't like guys that don't give 110% or 100%. Well, if you want to play for me, who we would have won, no offense.
I think so.
Because with him and Pete on offense, I had
Kurt?
no.
Would you end up
AJ.
drafting AJ?
And AJ, the AJ I knew from 6 years ago to now,
You got the same thing as me.
I got the lazy AJ
Yeah.
at the end of the day. I'm being straight up honest.
Yeah.
AJ rolled
Same
onto
thing.
the field at 8:05, the 8 o'clock game,
Yeah.
Yep.
putting on his cleats still, sat out the first drive, whatever the case is, and just didn't want to run routes. Like he was
Use
honestly,
me as a decoy.
yeah, he was just drawing me back. And I'm like, dude, you're one of my big weapons with you and
Yeah,
Pete.
why
Like
would you drop him back?
I would just exploit the field. If
Yeah,
you
to
two
be
guys.
honest with you, when Stritz told me that about Lulu, I was shocked
He told me. Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
told you, I go draft him, he'll play for you. And he's like, bro, he's telling me he won't play. I'm like, bro, Lulu's a dog. Like he doesn't think like that. I was blown away by it.
Have
Well,
you talked to
first-
Lulu- have you talked to
Blown
Lulu about it?
Hey, he didn't want to play with Stritz.
First, he didn't
He
want
didn't
to
want
play
to waste his time.
the number 1 pick.
That's
he
how
didn't
he
play with the
felt.
number 1 pick. I don't know who had the number one
Freddie
pick.
Samino.
Freddie. He didn't want to play for
He didn't
him.
want to play for Freddie Samino. He told Freddie, don't fucking draft.
And then when he sent me a message on Instagram, he's like, "I'm not playing.
Yeah.
$65, get it back." What am I gonna tell you? You're gonna play for me or nobody?
I know.
You
That's
had the
what-
first pick.
I
Yeah,
had
the second pick.
Who went first?
Chris D. That's Freddie Samino.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
because Lulu dropped.
Yeah.
I had number 2, AJ.
No, I'm saying who was but you had number 2. Who's the number 1 pick?
Chris
Chris
D.
D.
the number one
And
pick.
Christie.
Freddie Samino picked up Chris D.
Oh, but Freddie Samino wasn't gonna take Lulu?
Yes.
Yeah, but he told
Everybody was gonna. Who doesn't think
Lulu,
fucking Lulu?
told him he's not playing for him.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Lulu told him too. Hey, I'm not gonna play for you. Don't fucking. It's a waste of money. Which that's what Lulu said. Is like, is a tournament for money. Why am I gonna go to a fucking quarterback that I know can't win? That's his feelings on it.
And we lose.
And then you had Nico at 3. You had Nico at 3 waiting.
And Joanna 4, I think.
And Joanna, I think, at 4. I understand Lulu because it's frustrating, especially in this league where you get criticized for every fucking thing to lose.
Right.
It really is. So I understand where he's coming from, but like Stritz said, you can't preach one thing and then do another.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. And I think it was out of pocket for him. Maybe he was doing something. Maybe he was supposed to go on a trip and he was not going on the trip to play in that tournament. So he didn't want to waste the tournament, so to speak, in his mind. He would have to talk more on it. I'm sure he's going to see this and respond.
Well, his response was, I don't want to play with 2 tier 6 guys.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is understandable. He doesn't like the trade that Stritz made. He said that it handicapped him.
But with the rest of my draft, the way it turned out, with Izzy and Jeremy, a little suspect. Jeremy, sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Mini Stritz.
Same Jeremy
Same Jeremy is the... Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinero loco.
That guy stood on the table and was like... Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, listen, I didn't know this is my first tournament, like you said, done deal. I had never no idea I'm getting 2 tier 6 guys. They're like, oh, you're gonna get 2 big guys that can't even run. I had no idea how bad it would have been.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Peter Velez, to me, in that tournament was a stud.
Right.
Bro, he talks so good about Peter.
That guy caught every fucking ball through. Didn't complain.
Great teammate.
He literally told me,
great team.
Stritz, sit me back and the backside to use the throwback and don't even throw it to me. Just use me as a decoy. I don't care. I want to win the game. That's all he would say.
Mm-hmm.
What
He
more
didn't
do you
care.
want?
He wanted to win the
What
game.
more do you ask? And
And
he can throw.
And he can
Worst
throw.
case scenario.
So when I would give it to him, he was still throw it. So it was a perfect situation.
Yeah, Peter. Shout out to Peter. Great fucking
awesome.
teammate, man.
He's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Amazing dude.
I think he's I mean, he's rated correctly.
Yeah.
I guess I would say underappreciated for where he gets picked. He's such a good team guy, hard player, kind of like Roger, where Roger has his, I guess, toxicity with his mouth.
Roger's just more vocal than
Exactly.
Peter's just a quiet
But
guy.
that fucking try hard, bro. Like that's what you want out of your tier 6.
Yeah.
I mean, you want it out of your players,
Right?
But you know, when you have that skill level, you can kind of get away with it, being a little lazy. But when your tier 6 is fucking hustling and trying, that shit raises.
I got
you
DQ
up.
now, and listen, DQ is not the fastest, not the best hands, but the same thing. Hey, what do you need me to do?
Yeah.
Rush? I'll rush all game.
Yeah.
What do you need me to do? 5 and turn around? You want me to go flies and take everyone out of the way? I'll go flies. I'll take one guy with me. You have the rest of the field.
Bueno, he'll take long on the fly, but he'll
Take some fun to get thing. Sometimes these guys like Louis Ateri, he didn't want to play for Rivas, but he ended up going through with it, bro. They made a run.
They beat us.
Yeah, they made a run.
We beat them the first time in pool play, and then they started doing the hand.
I don't know if it was the last tournament or the tournament before.
It was the one before.
It was the one before. They went to the championship or they went to the semifinals.
The semis.
Yeah, bro, they went on a run.
They beat us to get to the semis.
Listen, when you're one of the top best players,
you're gonna make a difference.
You're gonna make a difference.
It would have been a huge. Like, listen, I would have had 2 of the top, in my opinion, in that tournament because I played with Peter for years, Lefty Peter, and I know what I can do with him, and I know the amount of trickery because there was throwbacks in that tournament.
Yeah.
What I would have done with my offense in that tournament with Peter and Ludo would have been unstoppable.
Right.
Like legit, we almost went unstoppable until we got Dronky's game in overtime.
Right.
Yeah.
But with that kind of an offense that I can run with throwbacks,
and like he's saying, it's all love to it's all love to Lulu. It's it's the same thing, right? It's like, bro, I could have had Lulu.
Right.
Yeah, just like this season. You imagine Tronky would have got Lulu at 1?
Yeah.
How different would that Bucks team would have been?
Yeah. Very different.
Yeah. So no shot to Gary, but it's different caliber of player.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the bottom of the barrels?
Yeah, let's go to we already went Jaguars, Saints.
Yep.
Talked about the Ravens.
Yep.
Broncos are on the fringe. They're 2 and 3, but I think they are a playoff team.
They're currently a playoff team.
Yeah, they're currently a playoff team.
So
let's go to the Oilers. They made the move. Still have Kevin Corona.
Yep.
Not good.
Now they have 2 tier 6s, legit tier 6s on defense. Because you got Corona and Juan Sanchez.
Oof.
That's rough.
Does he win another game? What's the schedule? Give me the schedule.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
It's not bad because he still has Danny, Julio.
So he gets
Philip.
He
gets
Robbie.
so it's not too bad.
So he.
And then what's his bottom? It's
Juan Sanchez is his worst player.
Okay.
Yeah. But the issue is Juan and Corona on defense.
Is Robbie is tier 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
still.
that's not bad.
But
That's
that's been
not
like
bad,
that the whole season. Nothing's changed there.
Yeah.
Robbie's been his tier 5 the whole time.
Okay. Well,
the difference is that now you get Danny, who's a smarter player, is not going to cramp.
which Danny's that?
Dominguez.
Oh, yeah.
You get me? You get Danny,
Yeah.
who's not going to cramp after the second game.
Julio Iglesias. Philip.
Julio if he shows up and plays 100%, nasty. Phil,
I take that back. They'll win a couple games.
yeah, they'll sneak one out.
They've been
Yeah.
they've been in close games.
The thing is that they
Yeah,
have a tough
been.
they
Yeah,
have a
they'll
tough
win some
schedule
games.
coming up though.
Yeah.
Because I think they played a lot of the easy teams already.
Yeah, they got the
They play
Chargers. They got the Jaguars. They'll win that, and then they got the Finns. They're gonna go 1
and 2, or and 3, depending. And maybe Drew gets
depending on
together.
how Drew plays. Drew's got to win a game eventually.
The only thing I will say is Danny's pissed.
Is
Danny's mad
Why he got
wanted to
traded?
get traded
because
though.
they said, okay,
Oh,
so he did
Corona.
possibly. So he did want to get traded, but then they said, no, we're not going to trade you. They send in the trade. Danny's playing in Orlando.
And he finds
Nobody's
out,
telling him anything.
And
Drew's texting
And
him.
he finds
Yeah,
out.
Drew's texting him, but Danny's playing. And then I don't know where Drew accepts the trade. Danny's asleep at the house because he just played 11 games.
First trade as a captain
Ever.
ever.
He doesn't trade
Ever.
his guys.
He doesn't
It's
trade his
hard
guy.
to trade guys though. Like I almost had a trade with
It's hard to trade guys you draft.
I almost
like-
traded Kurt and DQ.
Right.
And I was this close.
And what
then,
happened?
Tronki, Andy was trying to run Tronki's team. Or I guess he's still trying to run his team.
Yeah,
Always.
So he would send all the trades out. And then, so I wound up saying, you know what? I think I'll do it because I was going to get Robbie and someone else. I would have upgraded.
It wasn't Gary. It was
No,
Lavaris?
Gary-
Was it Lavaris?
No, Gary would have gone to Corona.
Yeah.
I think I would have gotten Marley, Mike, and Robbie.
Okay.
So I would have more speed.
Yeah, but you were worried about the cramping of Marley, right?
At-
Can he play 3 games?
Well, I think he could have played 3 games in my offense. The only thing is that it got pulled back because Tronki was like, no, I don't want to do it. Deal. I'm basically trading Gary for Kurt. And I need to get better because he was also giving up Chris Campos to it was a 3 trade.
Yeah.
Didn't go through. So I'm actually happy because after that week we wanted to go 2-1. And I called Kurt first. I said, listen, Kurt, would you mind if I trade you? He's like, the only quarterbacks I would want to go is probably Joan or Tronki. I said, all right, so I'll try to work a trade to be respectful, you know?
Right.
But afterwards, I was like, you know what? It didn't go through, and I'd rather keep you because I drafted you. I even told Chink, I was like, man, it's hard to trade these guys because it's a level of respect. At the end of the day, I drafted them. I win or lose with them.
Yeah.
But I also know that this is DD, and I'm starting to realize that there's no loyalty here.
There's no loyalty.
There's
zero.
There's
Zero.
hard.
You'll learn that.
There's zero loyalties. Especially with some
Falcons are
quarterbacks.
still locked, though.
The what? The Falcons?
Falcons are still locked, baby.
Oh, I'm locked 100%. There's no way I trade.
Until you get the right deal.
No
On
chance.
paper, Corona's team looks good. If they might score 4 straight.
It's a quarterback-driven league.
That's the issue. Is Corona and Juan on defense?
They don't make the playoffs.
That's a tough division.
That's a tough division.
Yeah.
though. They're still
It's a
behind
tough
Lulu.
division.
They're still
So the
behind me.
question is, here's the question for you guys.
Yeah.
Do the Rams get in?
I don't think they get in. I don't think they have enough. Besides Lulu, I don't think they're.
Because they're sitting at 2-3. They're a game behind the Vikings and the Chargers, which is you. And then the Chiefs are the next one, 2 games back. But
So
like,
I'm gonna be.
I'll throw you this question, Raymond.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you this question.
Yeah.
Rams, Vikings, Chargers. You got to give me 2 who gets in.
That's what I'm looking at. The thing is that it's so hard to count out Lulu. But then again, it's so hard to count out. I think so. On paper, I would take the Chargers.
Chargers out.
I would say no. The Chargers are in.
Okay. So then Vikings, Rams.
I think Vikings are better than the Rams.
I take the quarterback. I take Joan.
Yeah, you got to take the quarterback.
I always take the quarterback.
Yeah, like look at the quarterbacks of the top 6 teams.
Yeah.
You got Johan. I'm sorry. You got Alfredo,
Yep.
Johan, Peter Delgado, but that's hybrid with David.
Yep.
That's a hybrid
Which is
type
which
offense.
is working.
Yeah, very hard to stop. Then you got the Chiefs with Davin. Okay.
The Chiefs with Devin, I would put him out, but they have such a good record already, and he can get
He's
hot.
got a great roster.
Great.
he's going to make a trade before
Yeah.
the trade deadline.
Yeah,
think
'cause
so?
He can't help himself.
100%. He's
He
been
can't help
he's
himself.
been down the trade since week 1.
Yeah, he can't help himself. Then you got the Chargers with Stritz and then the Vikings. I mean, to me, this division is locked. I mean, unless you decide to drop, which I don't know.
I'm playing.
You're playing?
Yeah, he's not.
Okay, good.
He'll tough
It's
out this
good
season.
for the league.
Yeah, he'll tough out this
It's good
season.
for the league.
It's just such a hard division.
Right.
But I will give the Rams for sure a puncher's chance. And this week 3 will show a lot.
Well,
Can-
they're going to have a bunch of chances.
Can Lulu coach up? Freddie Bops doesn't really know flag like that. So can Lulu coach him up enough?
But the problem
be
is they have
effective?
3 really hard games. So if they go 1-2 this week, and if they lose to the Vikings, that means they drop even
They're in the hard
another
side.
game.
Yeah.
They got. Then I don't think they're going to be the Cowboys. Tronki's team can be 50-50 against them.
I think the Bengals and the Dolphins are locked there. I don't think they're moving because the Bengals are ridiculous.
They're very good.
Holy shit, they're good.
Yeah.
They got us at 8 a.m, half asleep, and we opened our eyes and it was 4-1.
What a pick by Alfredo.
Did you see that?
You told me about it.
Did I tell you?
And then I saw the video. I was like,
beautiful.
whoa.
What a play.
Who's that, Julio?
I walked off that field. I can't even say anything.
Fredo went up and got that ball.
He Michael Jordan me.
He snatched it out of the air. Yeah.
And I slowed down the you saw the picture I took of it, right?
Yep.
He high pointed me. What am I gonna do?
So are the Bengals the best team in the league?
No, but I think.
Who do you think is the best team in the league?
Dolphins. I'm still sticking with the Dolphins.
You're still sticking with the
do.
Fins?
I really do think they're the best team. I think the Bengals are a fucking problem though.
Yeah.
Like they're so tough to cover. And when Alfredo's on,
what's their? Let me see their roster.
It's AJ, Julio G, Enzo, Jonathan. Oh, by the way, FYI, Devin, you're an idiot. That kid does not suck. I'm sorry, bro. Like you may not be using people correctly because he does not suck.
And Tony Trujillo as their
he plays hard.
Yeah,
and he mixes it good with Alfredo. Yeah. Listen, Alfredo is playing out of his mind right now. He's playing out of his mind. He's playing exactly when I would look at him at red zone and be like, hey, this is going to be the next up and coming kid. And he's playing like that, and he plays good defense.
That helps out a lot.
Don't get me wrong. I had him beat. Dusty was wide open. This guy just made a fucking spectacular play. Can't even get mad. And he talked shit to me on the way out. I was like, damn, got my ass.
I think the Cowboys come out of this division. I'm going to go out on a limb.
I believe it. Why not?
They're going to come out.
Yeah, why not? But I don't think they're the best team.
Yeah, I know. But that's
that
team that's going to get in the playoffs, going to give you nightmares,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's between,
like I said, they're
Cowboys,
Peter Velez, who can hold his own.
Cowboys, Fins. I like the Bengals too.
The thing about the only thing,
and the Giants. I don't know about the Giants.
Yeah, the only thing. Well, the Giants on the other side right now.
Yeah.
So, but
you're right. So on this side, I'm talking about.
Yeah. So the only thing I would say about Alfredo, and I don't believe it to be true, because I think he's spectacular.
You think he shits the bed?
He did it last season.
Yeah.
They got shut out completely by David.
Yeah.
So does David have his number?
Yeah.
And does David
played with him?
That's what I'm saying. Does David have his number? And do they figure out that Bengals offense?
Yeah.
Because we were playing him well. Alfredo was throwing dots.
Yeah.
Everywhere, all over the field.
When he's hot, he's hot. When he goes cold, it's like.
Well, the thing is, can you blow up line play? And he has the players that line play amazing. Because Julio G's route running, amazing. Yeah. AJ is a fucking energizer bunny.
Yeah.
He's a young guys to run that. He's a young peanut.
Yeah, he has the guys
with hands.
We'll see, man.
I'm starting to run that line play. I like it actually a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, and in DD,
I have weapons to use it now too.
Yeah.
According to Dario, I don't have a 3-headed monster.
I run that.
But David shits on everyone.
When I play quarterback, I run line play a lot. And
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a huge.
It's just hard to cover.
It's hard to cover. It's hard to cover.
And then you start running the corner post from the
option route.
Yeah. On 1-on-1 because they start coming up because you're hitting the hitch.
Oh, that's what happened. We hit the hitches. Lulu's like, I got up. And then was up. Vinny,
it's tough. Yeah, man. It's a tough play to cover.
Yep.
The thing is, if you blow it up, that can he switch to offense?
Yeah.
Which has always been, which is what fucked him in the playoffs.
Yep.
What, mind you, Jerry did drop a big ball, I think. And Ralphie, I think, dropped a big ball, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But still, that's 2 plays out of a whole game.
Right. So who got our dud last week?
Dud of the week?
Yeah, I can't remember right now.
Let's go to Instagram.
Wasn't it Drew?
I think it was
Drew.
Yeah, it was Drew.
Okay, yeah.
He deserved it.
Yeah, he did deserve it. So let's make some forecasts. Who's going to get dud of the week this upcoming week? And I think we predicted Drew. He was in the predictions. He was in the predictions last time. Wow, we hit on it.
He was in the predictions. A dud of the week.
I'll continue to ride the ride, and I'll say Freddie Boss will get.
Oh,
yeah!
Wow,
that's a good pick
because the schedule's so hard. It's not an easy schedule. Yeah. Like,
can he handle Lulu getting upset at him?
I don't think Lulu will because Freddie's gonna let him be coachable. Where him
but when he starts missing him on throws, Lulu's gonna lose his shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But he can't focus. That's the thing, though, that he can't just focus on Lulu in that game. He's gonna have to hit the other guys because their best defender is gonna be on Lulu. Yeah, and I understand it's hard to stop him.
Yeah, Lulu's gonna get open most of the time.
But I'll take my chances on defense and have help over the top.
Let me look real quick.
You're gonna have to hit. You're gonna have to play pussy ball and dilute the other way.
Right.
They play the Cowboys, the Bucks,
And the
and the
Vikings.
Vikings. I think they can put up points. So here's where the dud of the week thing that's blurry. They can go 0-3 and he won't get dud of the week.
Yeah.
Because he can put up points against 2 of those 3 teams easily.
And it could be a position guy too. I like giving it to the quarterbacks because you're responsible for your team. And if you go 0-3 and you suck dick,
you
you deserve
it. Yeah, it's easy. You're 100%.
Listen, Vinny has a hard one too. Vinny has 3 tough games.
Who does Vinny play?
Vinny plays the Vikings. He plays the Ravens, who have a good defense overall.
Yep.
And he plays the Bucks. So it's almost the same schedule.
That's another one that it's.
And I think Vinny's team is not good at all.
Vinny's struggling.
Yeah, he is.
Vinny's struggling a lot in DD.
Yeah.
And it's not. I don't think he's a bad player. I think he's in his head. It's hard.
This league is hard,
It's
man.
hard, bro. It's hard when you don't have monsters running open.
It's a lot different than It's not a lot different than you having the
Here's
horsemen.
Here's the other thing about
You know what I'm starting to notice? The C quarterbacks play really well in Dundee because they're used to having lower talent.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true.
Right.
No wonder these guys are so good.
Look at Perra, MVP.
Yeah, MVP.
Devin, almost an MVP.
Yeah.
Well, Devin, I think is more of a B, and I think Perra has 1 B.
Yeah,
So,
Pedro's a B quarterback.
but
Yeah, I was gonna say something. Now I forgot. You threw me
My
off with
bad.
that.
I apologize,
You
bro.
threw
it wasn't important. It wasn't
I
important.
forgot.
We were on Vinny.
I was on Vinny. I forgot.
We're on Vinny. We're saying it's tough. It's different. Not throwing to horses.
Yeah,
And then I said the C quarterback.
the C quarterbacks. Yeah, yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something, and now I forgot. But all right, gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for coming on. Remet, beautiful co-host.
Who's your
Of
dud of the
course,
week?
man. That's what I was still going
still
through
going
a little
through it?
bit. Yeah, I was.
Did we decide it was Vinny?
No, not for me. I think that's a cop out. I think once again he can score.
Who do the Seacocks have? Let me see.
Perra's going to score points because he's going to dink and dunk the whole way down the field.
Yeah,
And he has a fast, short, shifty team.
Yeah, he does.
I'll take the cop out too. I'll go Vinny. It's a default pick.
It's a default pick.
You know, like I think we're being a little too hard on him. I think he can figure it out, but he got Andres, he got Andy now, Freddie Semino, so he can run the handoff play.
It could be Kevin Corona.
That's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
And I think the Giants go 1-2 this week.
Not a bad
Ooh, hot take.
Hot take.
Bulletin material.
Here we go. Giants.
Schedule. Give me the schedule.
1-2.
Ravens, Cowboys, Bucks. They'll lose 2 of those 3 games.
Okay, they can. Yeah, they'll beat the Ravens.
Wow.
Yeah, I could see it.
I can see it too.
Yeah,
I can see it too.
Ronki's on fire right now.
Let me tell you, the Giants go 3-0, which is hard to do.
Damn, Chris.
I don't think a team has ever gone
9-0.
Not since I've been here. Maybe when the league sucked.
Yeah, the dinosaur league where
Yeah.
CP and Kevin went undefeated.
Yeah, Kevin
That
was
goes-
MVP.
listen,
Yeah, Kevin was the
that goes to
MVP.
show the fucking talent level, guys. Like Kevin, great job, amazing. CP, you're fucking trash.
So who'd you say Dud?
I would go with Vinny overall.
You're gonna go Vinny? I'm gonna go Corona.
I'm gonna go Corona.
You're gonna go Corona too?
I think so. I think it's gonna be frustrating.
Yeah, it is gonna be very frustrating.
And it's a
It's
new
gonna be
team for him
frustrating.
too, new players.
And they start screaming at him. It's not gonna be good.
I don't think so. Danny doesn't scream.
Danny's quiet.
No, you know what? I'm going Vinny.
Vinny?
I'm going Vinny.
You're gonna switch
I think Corona's roster is too good. Honestly, to have a dud of the week. I think they can lose every game, but I think he'll put up points. He has to.
I mean, if the Giants go 1-2, Chris D could.
They're still
You
going to
don't think he gets a
though.
pass
You think-
unless Christie has a catastrophic week?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
he goes
could happen.
8 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
If he goes 0-3 and throws 3 touchdowns, then yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
But I don't
him
think
going
that-
1-2.
yeah,
I don't see
exactly.
him going 1-2.
His offense is too.
Let me see hold on before we go off air. Let me see the Ravens defense. One last look here.
You can't give it a bullet.
His bottom look. Izzy's nice at 5. Michael Castellano. I haven't seen him play too much. But now listen to this defense. You got Jesus rushing. You got Donnell, Steady, Boldy.
But they
and
don't have
Izzy.
They have Jesus playing corner. They don't have him rushing.
No, he's gonna rush. He
No,
has
he's gotta-
to rush.
he has
on
to
this
rush.
roster.
He has
Listen,
to rush.
Jesus, stop fucking playing
Well,
corner.
what are you going to put Izzy and Michael then?
Izzy can cover
No.
Yes, he can.
A who?
Yes, he can.
A 4 or
He can
5?
cover a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Of course he can.
Mm.
Donnell,
He can.
Donnell's gonna be comfortable because he's with his boys. Bolty's gonna play harder because I saw a video of Bolty just standing there watching Kurt run around right in front of him and not moving. So
We ate him up.
step the fuck up.
We ate him
Listen, I have a lot of love for Bolty. We're Hialeah boys. We grew up playing against each other, outlaws. You're better than that, bro. You're better than that
We
guy.
beat them in 13 minutes. It was
Yeah,
Wow, that's
he's
quick.
way better than that guy. He's not showing what he can do.
Right.
And it's frustrating to see it. I don't know, man. Maybe you're right. Maybe the Giants go 0-3.
Maybe.
You think the Ravens
Hot take?
take one? You think the Ravens take the undefeated streak?
Maybe.
they play first in the morning. It could be good.
8 a.m.
Maybe they come out fired up.
Yeah.
Let me
They're
tell you,
pissed.
they got the rusher.
They have the rusher to cause the nightmare.
Yeah, for Chris D.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Listen, Jesus, I don't give a fuck what your team
He
does
has to
behind
rush
you.
Chris D though.
Rush everybody.
Yeah.
You're a nightmare. You make
Yeah.
corners and safeties better. You make them better.
The Ravens can win that game.
They can win the game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It's
Yeah.
going to be ugly.
If he rushes,
If he rushes, Jesus has to rush him though.
you have to double rush Christie. It's just
You don't have to
can't-
double rush. Jesus can take them.
Well, if you have a rusher like Jesus,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah, 110%.
Yeah, if you make Chris D throw with pressure on him, you're
It starts
gonna
getting
get some
ugly.
picks.
It starts getting
You can
ugly.
Start getting some picks,
Yeah. And you have the corners behind you to do it.
and you have the corners behind you. Yeah,
And
man.
Izzy's no slouch. Michael Gattiano, I don't know you enough. I don't,
who he is.
I don't have enough information on him. Pero Izzy's no slouch. He's proven me wrong already. So
Yeah, listen.
he wears Daisy Dukes though. But
And then with that note,
Total CP.
so that's CP. Anybody got some cash? I want to throw it at the screen.
for CP,
Flag.
you want a hot one?
Yeah. No, give him a little chicken wing. The no content show. He has to do gimmicks. The gimmicky show.
Oh my God. All right, CP, we love you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right,
Nah, it's all love. 110%.
I'm gonna try to sign off this time. These guys want to keep going, but thank you for coming on
Always.
again. My co-host and Stritch for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me.
Very enjoyable. Thank you, boys.
Appreciate you, brother.
Let's see what week 3 has to bring.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're out.
It'll be an interesting one. Peace out.
I'll be
Strong
fine now.
as a gun, I can't get